Hello, YouTube! I am Shaggy, I am Philolitea, and this is Metaphor ReFantazio. We played this for a little while I was still in my hermitage, and Rachie tried to get me. She really pushed me to take more time to myself, spend less time live, less time, and more time to myself. And this game, when I played it, I just kept finding myself every time I was playing it, wanting to share it with you guys, wanting to be like, this game is what I'm talking about. Atlas have consistently made underwhelming games for like 40 years. But they consistently make games. And some of them are truly exceptional. Like Ogre Battle 64.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
I'm thinking of Mr. S as I play this, because I believe that he bought it for me. Or at least that I probably bought it with money that he spent on my Patreon. Right. Yeah, I talked about this one and I shared it with you guys. I shared with you the demo. And either you or Rachel, because I shared the demo with you, were like, yep, that's nonsense that we can't understand, but if you like it. See, they put their directors right out on the front of the game like that. It's different, man. I was actually just thinking of you, buddy. I was just gonna say, I've been thinking about Mr. S, as I'm watching this, because the first time I played it 6 months ago or so, it hit me wrong because anime bullshit, and it hit me right because non-Western fantasy. They're taking Western fantasy tropes and they're this game is deliberately subverting that a fantasy game has to be Western in affect and must be medieval. We've been talking about this all day for the last 3 days. Not this game, this theme, and I'm going to be thinking about and talking about how I talked to someone new who said that they don't love these games. They don't try JRPGs because they don't love turn-based games. They're hit or miss is the word that the term they use. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm gonna be meditating on that. I'm gonna be talking about it a lot because I'm gonna be thinking about it a lot because it's why we're doing this particular game. This game won Game of the Year 2 years ago, and it has got people asking questions like, is this the future of RPGs? Is this the future of gaming? Is this interesting world building the future of gaming? Because for the last decade or so, people have thought that the only kind of world building you can do is depressing and unpleasant atmospheric world building. Just like in Dark Souls. They think that Dark Souls is the only way that you can build and tell the world. Everybody has been aping that. And this is a return to form for JRPGs. As I've shown, JRPGs are very creative and imaginative. But anime, as Mr. S keeps reminding me, and he's right, is a shorthand that's inexpensive.
I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity. But would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Alright. We're gonna call him Voodoo. Because that's what I call myself.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Powerless creation? I wouldn't call it that, no.
More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
Correct.
This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
When he says more than whatever he said, here, I'm going to go back to it because this is important. When he says more than wishful thinking, more than fiction, he's talking about, they used to call it speculative fiction. Fantasy literature comes out of speculative fiction, which is something we don't do anymore. Fiction that speculates about our future by either being in the deep future, in an alternate modernity, or the deep past. And this isn't an alternate world entirely.
But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, And thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. The story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So, let this tale begin.
Japan's developers are trying to tell us something, okay? Because this game was made for a world audience. They're trying to tell us something about their culture. They're not trying to comment on the world outside theirs. A good writer writes what they know. In fact, if you go all the way back in my channel to when I was playing the demo of this, you'll notice that I started playing Dragon Age Origins and Schedule 1 around the same time, and that as I was playing through these different RPGs, but especially the different fantasy RPGs since I've played this game, I've been talking about how racism is depicted and that it's annoying. This game has been a goal since I became homeless. To be able to get into this world and evaluate it for what it has learned from the failures of Western RPGs has been a fascination of mine for 2 years.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true? The king is dead. Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe.
So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is no tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Next one! Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife-ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
No!
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! That's all to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
See, anime, I saw you talking about the voice acting. Anime is a great opportunity to let the voice actors shine. So I'm really hoping that that's what they've done here with the American version. The English version.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. you'll make it?
You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go. Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move.
Watch out!
Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Use L2 to use Face Sight. This ability lets you use Gallica, or lets you see what Gallica sees in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted him before, it'll show up as unknown. Prepare as best you can.
Hurry!
I don't know where I'm going, sweet cheeks. That's a chimera. I know I don't want that. I'm pretty sure I don't want any part of those hyenas either. I'm level 1. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh god, I set the chimera.
Look! Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Leave it to me.
You say that, but let's go over it one more time.
Bitch.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean,
fairies say that. She's like, I mean, fairies say that, so whatever. You humans are doomed.
It's the small comforts, right?
Yes. It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
It was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Look!
Hey, look!
Over there!
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. Well, I want those items.
I think we're in a little over our heads.
Yeah, but I want these.
Like this.
I feel good about that.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
I did. Don't tell me what to do.
Hurry!
Fiction appears to be important to this narrative. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Ukrainia. The year is 785. Ukrainia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Ellipses. hear my wish, and come forth from the epoch of glory to grant me something. Grant me thy something. That one was a lot less than the first one. Time, that is. Here we go. More cutscenes. It's okay.
Just look.
They want me to know that this is a big, world that we are now a part of. Wow. Hey, they're smoozing. Smooching.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Oh shit.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. Gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
In the whole world, as far as anyone knows. Is that going to be a plot point, or are they just going to repeat it a lot?
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plomars and Usants than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down.
Yeah, try to keep your head down.
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm.
The army, huh?
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
Hard to see.
The prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Hey, you listening?
Yes.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative.
Hell yeah.
Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne.
That's right. Nobody here knows my name. That means I can get away with crimes.
Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Yeah. They want soldiers. They don't necessarily want us, but they want soldiers. You know where you're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask for advice. Press R1 to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks.
Whatever will I do?
And we can always press up to save. Thank you. Boink. Save complete. And then we can R2 to run fast. Hello, friend lady. Shady woman. Oh, okay. You have a unique character model. So I was thinking...
The new model's out now.
Is it now?
Slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Yeah? What's an igniter?
Magic igniter.
See, there's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic.
Yeah, I'm sure that woman won't come up later.
Imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy
Speak of the
and
devil.
an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say we don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, it feels kind of like Paris.
I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Yes. So you're not a party member.
Unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
I love cell-shaded games. Not all of them are good. Not all of them look good. But when they can pull it off so that everything looks animated, even though it's three-dimensional in that way, it looks cool. Looks like hand-drawn, where you can see the line art. I was hoping that we blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda, but the people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission, and on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Okay, let's go. Running. Wait a minute, you told me to talk around. And then you told me where it was anyway. Where are you going? That's not the way to the recruitment center. Yeah, Mr. S, you wish more games had the cell shaded look. Okay, yeah, I have to fix that. It's not inverted. I'll do it later.
That must be the recruitment center.
Must
I'll
be.
let you take it from here.
Okay.
It should be pretty straightforward.
If you say so.
And if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious.
What?
So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine.
Yeah, okay, well...
Knock them dead.
What, do you think I'm prone to lying? Maybe I am.
Okay, you got this.
Uh-huh. I'm prone to extreme violence.
Blue blood, are you?
Huh?
The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Maybe.
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth.
Ew, you weren't talking to me.
Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But
damn.
So perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
It probably is.
Pup, you will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up. An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
Wow.
So, what brings you to enlist?
I'm just so bored, you know? Like, I just thought to myself, I have this inclination to extreme violence. And I thought, where can I harness that inclination to extreme violence within the law in a way that I will go largely unnoticed as the only of my kind I've ever met? And so I'm just so bored, dude.
I just want to kill some time.
You know?
A little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your life, eh?
Yes.
I suppose this work attracts degenerates.
Correct.
Crazy.
So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I've always been lucky.
I've always been pretty lucky.
I asked for your skills, boy.
I'm a degenerate.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
I'm not, actually. Can I just X at the bottom here? Please enter the name of this story's protagonist. Oh, is that not what I did? I guess I was supposed to type my first name. Well, we're going to call this character... How about we call this character... There's a name, I'm sure, floating around in my head. A nickname that I've been given. I'm not calling him Slim Richard. Slim. Wait a minute. Pierre. My name is Pierre. We're vaguely French. Yes, oui, etc. Babies and trash cans. Pierre. Pierre. It's probably the other one. Yeah, it's probably the other one. But that's how his name is pronounced. Pierre. Hello, my name is Pierre.
You know your letters do.
I do.
All right, lad. Welcome to
etc.
I'm sure you heard about
Vaguely European strong bad. Yes, Senor Cargage. Monsieur Cargage, as it were. Oh. I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about. I adopted a haughty captain attitude while I was talking to Captain. Anyway, what a long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. No shit, man. Oh, you're not joking. You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out. I'm not trying to cut. I was trying to talk to the people who are also in line. When I press up, it goes up. That is problematic. I pressed triangle. Stop that. How to hell? Settings for me. I'm a man. Sorry. What did I come in here for anyway? Save formation, retain party, and formation after changes. No. Confirmation. Enable confirmations for guard, pass turn, or auto battle. Probably I'm going to want that for a little while. Toggle auto lock. Invert. Remember what I came in for. La 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 message. Just display the whole fucking thing. Skip selections. Skips your selections when skipping events. Yeah, I should do that, but skip special animations, screen brightness. Alrighty then, folks. We will save that, correct? Yes, let me out of here. Talk to the guy with the jacket and the daddy issues. He says, you enlisted well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? You really noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yeah, guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, shit. I didn't mean for that to happen. I forgot that it was on auto thing a thing. I'm gonna talk to you again, dickhead. Oh, no I'm not. The day has moved to evening. Oh, they get sightings.
Those huge monsters.
Oh. The ones we're here to fight?
Wish they'd have told us that.
I wish so too.
It's something like human.
What?
Next.
Did he say humans?
Another Clamar.
Wait, no.
No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder. It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene.
Yeah, I'm alright. I had it under control, buddy. I got a pretty big sword, you know. Yeah, dicky nuts.
And so I spoke up. I don't think that's unreasonable. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
It's interesting that you gave me a Naruto headband igniter. Does everybody get a Naruto headband igniter, or just me?
Most come with their own magna crystals, so with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Surviving, heard. Thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. Yeah. Okay. So, it's a Naruto headband that you're wearing around your neck.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Royal Capital Vicinity Map.
Wow, that's a real map.
It's also enormous.
Part the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, stripling.
It's also much bigger than my bag.
It's Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty.
No.
But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Hey.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Oh, nope.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look,
It was pretty clever.
have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep.
Look, I'm not trying to...
Like your capital, but still. Can you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open? It's a lot. You okay?
I mean, it's just how it is, chick. I'm not worried about it.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is.
What do we matter? What does it matter what you...
The monsters are showing up at all? These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
No, I would just really rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
They aren't the people who did it.
He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Can it wait?
Can it wait till tomorrow?
Come on. Just a little peek.
Chick, you are way too small to be using damn sexual wiles to get me to do anything.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
Okay, so notice that they keep defining fantasy. Every time they have said fantasy so far, they have defined it as fiction. That fantasy in this world means, in their language, it means the world fiction, that someone made it up. And so that means that there's a very specific set of literature that is set aside as fantasy. And until speculative literature became capital F fantasy, and the genre itself, fantasy, divorced itself from science fiction in the early 20th century, writing a fantasy novel at any other time, or telling a fantasy story at any other time in history, was understood as a fiction, that there was no deeper truth besides that which the author baked into it. So when we were playing Final Fantasy IX, when I asked, can a game be Theopneustos? Can a game be God-breathed? This game is asking, can a fantasy world still do what Theopneustos does and breathe new understanding of your reality into your lived experience? And it's also working a little bit too hard from me, but right here what it's doing is it's working to show that in their world, our world is a fantasy, in the same way that in our world, their world is a fantasy.
In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. The megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
I love this so far. The last 6 months of my life or so have been exploring these same questions, in large part inspired by my initial dive into this. It became, at some point, I don't know whether it's halfway through or not, but at some point, starting to feel deep enough into the game that I needed to start over because I was not doing well.
I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Chance? Is there?
And I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix it. You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it'll be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
The polychromia thing Feels like a nod to Final Fantasy X on some level. It feels like this genre is still trying to get over that game. Over the hump in some level, but past it. To tell a better story.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use L to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press X. Oh. Okay, aren't we going to the... Oh, northern border forts.
Don't forget.
Yeah, let's go. What?
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place
You
to sit on your
lackwits.
asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Don't worry, my friends all talk.
Hey! This one's sharp for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have
That's my name.
It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my
Pierre. Pierre
now we're peers and equals.
has a certain weight to it for sure.
Someone help!
No! Don't do it!
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear. Fight with pride. And we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for.
Onward.
To the fort, then.
Onward to death. Hopefully I turn my yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah, it's very much supposed to feel like the lead up to World War I, Mr. S. Yeah, it's supposed to feel like the end of the Victorian era. The fiction that I'm talking about when I'm talking about I lost the word now, speculative fiction. Speculative fiction was something that came out of World War I, and fantasy fiction, the divorce where fantasy divorced itself from speculative fiction and science fiction around Tolkien. They were using Tolkien and saying, oh, Tolkien is fantasy, and I was arguing today or yesterday or maybe both days that Tolkien is not the only kind of fantasy there has ever been or can possibly be, and this game is taking that right on the head. That's the core thesis of the game. And so yeah, the lead up to World War I, the kind of armor and technology and weapons technology and the kinds of things that would have been cool, and kind of a steampunk industrial revolution leading right up to World War I. These igniters are kind of like firearms in that regard. Yes, absolutely, 100% nailed it.
Fairy.
I don't see a fairy. I'm gonna be eating.
He just saw you talking to me. And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. You gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out. Okay? Yep. Actually...
I see.
Sorry about that. So our ally is in here. They said some stuff I didn't read. And Stroll says, I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Oh. You didn't need me for that. Oh, that sounds gruesome.
There it is. That's a human. Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue! We have to help the survivors. Oh. Damn it.
Stroll is saying, damn, this is horrific. So many dead. Chris, I hope you're safe. There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Horrible.
This is bad.
Get back! We've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're gonna have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason to we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I would agree. Focus fire. I'm glad you still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
Here we go.
I fight for my own justice. The power of fire!
I won't hold back! Fire! A tough one.
Burn to ash!
Let's hurry on.
That was the last of them.
All right!
Wait.
That's just awful. This reminds me, though. This reminds me of one of the early dungeons in World of Warcraft. I haven't played those games in so long. Raven Keep or something like that, where the Worgen disease has gone rampant and werewolves are running all over this old stronghold like this. Hold on, says Stroll. There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty. But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? Heard that. Let's go.
We can't get sloppy.
I fight for my own justice.
Did I do it wrong? I must have.
Let's go. Burn! Still up?
Burn to ash!
We did it.
Oh, it's not a Naruto headband. It's a necklace. I see. I'm also wearing it on my neck.
I feel stronger.
And I am still eating. Damn, I wonder if my luck was gonna be 4 or 5 if I hadn't said that I'm a little bit lucky. So I wonder if it gave me like +5 luck. I wonder if that actually plays out to mean anything as we level up. So I'm gonna just be taking a bunch of luck and seeing what that does for my build. There we go. I spent all my points.
Looks like we're safe.
Oh, I hit the wrong button there.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Okay, let's give this all we've got. Settle this quick.
I really like the little action RPG element. They gotta do the ha 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 and then because like in Monster Hunter it's less about like what am I trying to say? Timing is not right. It's less about like combat like counters and stoppages, cancels, and it's not as fast and fluid as Kingdom Hearts. But Persona 5 got a spinoff called Strikers, where this is kind of the combat system, and this is kind of the Monster Hunter combat system, and it's very popular in Japan, and it's also kind of the East combat system. And so this game finds a way to blend a lot of different ideas across a lot of different video game genres, but also just RPGs. It's able to find a common ground where it does a lot of interesting things.
Hold on.
Stroll says, wait. You two, perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right. I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth... That cry, is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there. We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower.
Let's hurry.
I'm kind of glad that I can't outright enter a stealth mode. But I also wish I could, because that made Persona 5 very cool. But that's what made Persona 5 very cool. So if this did it too, then this is just a spin-off of Persona 5. And this has its own identity. Kind of like the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy is not the only series to ever do that. The Persona games are linked together by loose motifs at best.
I think we're in the clear.
Stroll says, if I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this moment. But I'm gonna do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do it if it's possible for why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time...
Hey.
And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. Yes, sir. Let us go onward into the breach.
What do you think? Yep.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow. Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
I won't hold back! Burn! Vile monster! You're mine! The power of fire!
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! How is it this strong?
The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people. No matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Correct, Mr. S. It gets very Persona in this section. I'm glad that you know the Persona games well enough to notice.
Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, that's all I got to read of that.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow? Looks like it mainly attacks the headwinds and blade beams. We could target those.
Scour!
That's it! Stay on it!
It's okay. Come forth, Royal Soul! Wind!
Alright,
how's that?
We've got to hit the other spot, too.
Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness!
Let's go! Wind! Come on!
Wait, what? It's healing?
Gross, it just ate part of itself to heal.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock those apples off?
Come forth, Royal Soul! Scour! Wind! A tough one!
If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it. You know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Seeker! Scour! Brightest power! Wind! Let's go! Scour! Still here?
I got you now, jerk face.
Seeker! Wind! Okay. Not bad at all.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, Take this newfound power and venture forth.
Did you hear what she said there?
Reveal thy soul's mission.
I love what she says here, this whole thing. True power. If you guys believe in me, Vincent Dennis, the person behind the Shaggy, behind the Phil Oliteo, behind the man whom you can no longer see behind the gamer. True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Thy in English is the formal, like in Spanish they have usted, you, and ustedes to mean to mean formal, you. It's the usted of their language, thy. And so she's calling him by his formal address, his proper person. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. It's okay to be afraid, she says. Be not afraid, like maybe a Hebrew angel would say. She says, it's okay to be afraid. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title of hero through this order. And by that she means in this manner. By having a wish born in their heart and then being afraid. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. That's what the teacher says in Ecclesiastes as well. He says, eat and drink and be merry and live a life boldly walking in virtue. And she continues, what thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. Fear of the unknown, the power to reforge, to take that iron spike of fear and reforge it into the willingness to learn. Fear is just ignorance. And she says, if thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. To venture is more than to just go. Adventure means to outgo. But venture, it means ventness. You vent a house of smoke, of particles that no longer need to be there. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission. You don't get somebody. I was talking with Green Dodge last night, and he was talking about how he wished that it were still like the biblical times. I'm going to have a cigarette while I do this, but he says to me that he wished it were still like biblical times, because in biblical times God spoke directly to us. And I said, I don't think that it changed. I don't think that God really did speak directly into Ezekiel's mind. I don't believe that's what happened. I believe that Ezekiel had a strong conscience. I believe he had a strong conscience, and that he understood that the voice of God is the voice of what is virtuous, the voice of what is right, the voice of what will be right, Not just now, not just in a future that you forced because you made a good enough argument or because your children loved you very, very much, as is the case of Islam. Christianity because you made a good argument, Islam because your children loved you very, very much. No. Men like Ezekiel or Amos, these men that I spent so much time, and women in the case of the Lamentations, these men, and the book of Ruth, and probably the Gospel of Luke, these men that I spent so much time reading while I was in my hermitage, while I lived in that tent, while I lived in that ravine, while I lived just under that little patch of woods that was, to the owner of that land, garbage land because it was useless. But to me, it was a treasured park land. It was a home. It was a sanctuary. It was a hedge that God had built around my house. If you've listened to me read Jonah. I don't think God did speak to us in that manner. I think that when men like Ezekiel said, God told me, they didn't, first of all, that's not what they wrote. They didn't wrote God told me. They said, when asked a question about something, a circumstance, they said, well, God says. And what that means is, well, the unflinching future says. The perspective of virtue, an unflinching virtue, the perspective of a future that will look back on this moment with 2020 hindsight and know what we should have done, we'll say that. And here, this is a literal voice, but again, this is a magical fantasy world. And the world contained in the Bible is a magical fantasy world. It's a magical version of history, of events that did happen, of folklore, because folklore remains events that did happen in history. And so our character, I always say this, I always want to play the hero, because the hero is going to save lives. But the hero doesn't always get to win. He doesn't get to be regaled, and he doesn't always get to survive, because it is the journey that defines our purpose. God does not say to us in the cold dark of the night why we are still alive. He doesn't answer. But he does give us answers. They are there if we will just look for them.
And you! What was that power you used?
None of you listening to this right now, whether live with me or in the future, knows what you are capable of until you get on that road and you walk it. No one will ever tell you what your purpose is. No one will ever tell you what the meaning is for. You make your meaning. And the purpose will come clear as you get better at making meaning out of this life.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... it was crazy. Look, that stroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, You made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse. So killing him is the only way to lift it.
Luis,
If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
It's amusing to me that Mr. S suggested a French name, and so many of the people in this world do have French names. Like, his name should actually be pronounced Louis. I don't know why they're calling him Luis. That's Luis. That's Spanish. But Louis here. I have no choice but to not know the plot, and that kind of annoys me.
Catch me up here.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age.
You could set it to not. Sorry.
It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
You could set it to not need your inputs to skip the plot, I guess, when you skip the cutscenes, or I guess if you already know the story. My bad.
A prodigal tactician.
Guillaburn, huh?
Master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat.
This is how they got me with Persona 5 too. And my understanding that Persona 4 is also a murder mystery in this way. They get me with the detective, the mystery plot. I'm in. I'm all the way in.
Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it was hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
Yeah, you could feel the Frenchness of the world. Heard that, Mr. S. I guess it takes a French adjacent American to notice that quickly, that intuitively. I was going to say, though, correct, France tied to World War One. And the detective novel was detective fiction. Mystery fiction was the other huge genre. Speculative fiction and detective fiction were the huge genres leading up to World War One. If you know your Sherlock Holmes, you know that the final Sherlock Holmes story is him coming home after World War One is over. I just want to say briefly before we continue that I've been visiting this week, accidentally, actually, synchronicities, cycles, repeating cycles, wheels within my own life and intellectual pursuits, work, in that way, ventures, you might say. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I was getting as deep an understanding as I could process of what it was actually like to be alive circa 1890. Because Europe, this is a commentary on Europe, but it's for Japanese. But they're doing what Japanese have always done in the fantasy genre. They're taking these things that are an established genre and they're doing their own thing with it, because genre purity isn't a thing in Japan, and in fact genre subversion is a thing in Japan. The noir feel of it all of a sudden was very popular. I know you're going to say, well, noir is post World War One, leading into World War II. Correct. That's why it's not quite noir, but the feel here of everything is very perfectly 19th century appropriate.
If even you're that worried about him, this isn't going to be easy.
It feels very much like Mr. S said, it feels very much like the assassination of the Crown Prince Franz Ferdinand.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Or maybe even it feels kind of like the politics around Bismarck. Like, what if it feels very much like, okay, so what if Central and Western Europe, but Bismarck was super king instead of allowing the empire or the emperor to remain the figurehead? What if Bismarck took everything and then left a sickly heir and the actual emperor of Germany, leading into Wilhelm, Emperor Wilhelm? What if he assassinated Bismarck in his old age? It feels very much, he's right, he's totally right. It feels a lot more World War One than I noticed my first playthrough. I wasn't looking for anything. Rach legitimately asked me to just try to play this for pleasure, and so that meant that I was barely paying attention.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Jalbert, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. And that's correct. Another thing like that's relevant is because this all kind of feels like German politics. The Frenchiness of it allows it to not be German politics. It allows it to not be about the coming Nazi nonsense. It allows this to be about not World War One. They've like the Game of Thrones, like what George R.R. Martin did for the Song of Ice and Fire. What they're doing here is they're taking pieces that don't belong together and they're moving them around so they can arrive at a true fiction, a true fantasy. You like the accent? Heard that, Dodge. Welcome.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters.
Ah.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
A fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. You've done a fine job delivering that message, lad. It's finally time for us to act for His Highness. I can't do that accent on purpose. Oh, you want to know about that power, don't you? I had a question of my own. You seem to know a great deal about the royal family. Before you infiltrated the army, who were you?
Indeed.
Nothing but a mercenary. And yet, His Majesty gave me the honor of being His Highness the Prince's tutor in swordplay. The night of the attack, I was there.
I see.
Truly, that's incredible. Never in my life have I witnessed anything like that power you use. Tell me, is it some sort of magic? My accents aren't better. No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours is broken and the commotion besides. Incredible. If only I'd had that kind of power back then. Apologies. I'm just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for us both, so let's get some rest. Okay. What was that power in you, I wonder? Gria seemed to know something about it. Well, hey, I say use it or lose it. That said, let's take the rest of the day off. Ha ha! Yeah. Good, I'm pooped. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for tolerating the format changes. Experimentation. I'll do a little bit more experimentation tomorrow.
I'm not surprised after what we just went through.
Heard that.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
The ground makes a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Yeah, Rachel's asleep right now, but I'm sure she does. I don't mind a little danger. It's not your fault. It is kind of your fault. I don't mind.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you, but as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Social links.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one. Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study.
His name is Moore?
A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in its place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
This is all way over my head.
This is way over my head.
Understand. But suffice it to say, I'm sure it will be beneficial to you. There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power of a wound. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
Archetypes?
A heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
Okay. The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Oh. Neat.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
They're called the Nord Mines, apparently. Going through them would put us near the capital.
That being the case.
This road should take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for our way around. Next stop, Grand Trad. I see. I have to go this way? The Nord Mines are full of complex paths. We can go through them to approach the capital undetected. We'll be going through the Nord Mines. Are you ready?
Good.
We'll be going. We should hurry. Our focus is on making it to the royal capital.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't stray off the path. Huh? Did your wounds reopen? No, I'm fine. It's just... I can't help but feel like we're being watched.
No.
This deep in the wilderness, though? Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Looking for an opening to escape? Don't forget I gave my eye on you. I have my eye on you. I have my eye on you. I can't do his accent. Hey, look, up in the air! That large bird is known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for an ambush. So what now? Like we needed another addition to our list of problems. Maybe we can hide and wait it out? No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as it is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me? Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Should I? If you're truly worthy, then demonstrate it. We need to move. Don't fall behind. Ring-a-ting. Ring-a-ting. Left and right and left and right and left, right. Oh. Hold on! There's some wild dogs over there. Hundos. The beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. We can't give them the chance to surround us. We'll need to find a different path for now. Why do you hesitate, lad? It's just a pack of wild dogs. Barely worth a moment's worry for someone such as you. Of course. Good, you're starting to catch on. You can't let the fear paralyze you. Besides the white hair. First, take a look at your foes. Consider, is this your first meeting, or are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you're assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they are stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down quickly. Now, size up the hundo. What do you make of it? It's probably, I don't know. Then I'll do your thinking for you just this once. You slipped out of Death's Grip to the fort, so this should hardly be a challenge. Okay. When engaging a weaker force, clear your mind and simply do what must be done. Put them to the sword. Now try it for yourself, lad. Calm down. I want to grab this first. Glue moss. I didn't want to grab that, it turns out.
Right there.
Smack Eddie smacks to all of you for free XP. That's why I like this system. That is sweet. Not having to do all the fights, but still getting the XP. I like XP. XP is how we level. You see? You see?
Got it?
Never drop your guard, even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortunes can turn if you let up for even a moment. Should that happen, change your tactics and fight together as one. Stay calm and you'll be fine. Survey the situation and use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize any tactical advantage. Advantage, I don't know. I'm counting on you. There's no placement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable with fighting before we reach Krontrad. I need to be sure you can defend yourself.
That being the case...
Well, that being the case, we should do as he says, because he's the boss. Squad! If you're unhappy with how a battle's going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing L3. Yes. Haha, you're dead now, bird.
Victory well out.
This is an item. I'm taking it. Oh shit, there's a bird. No.
There they are.
Bird. Fuck you, bird. Fuck you, bird. You're dead to me. Oh god. I almost spilled my cranberry juice. That would have been terrible.
some foes around.
I know. You'll be alright.
I see the enemy.
Fuck you, and also you, and probably you, and you too. Haha, you too, get it? UTW, because I got both of them. Fuck you, Moth. That's a Venomoth, and it's dead now. Kertrang.
Let's go.
Alright, you guys are all with the, yeah, watch your language. Man, I like F-bombs. They're good for me. They make me feel better about myself.
The next one will fall just as easy.
That'll do it.
Hello, friend. What's your story? I don't actually want to know it. I asked, and then I didn't want to know. What's your story? Is like, why are you here? What the hell? What's the story with you standing here? I don't actually want to know the answer. I want to kill this.
Okay.
Fuck you, Venomoth. Fuck you. And just do the thing. Oh. Great job. Take care, Mr. S. Thanks for hanging with me at all, buddy. I know this isn't your speed. I was playing Doom earlier, so we're gonna get some more, you know, high-octane games. This is just on the list of games that I wanted to do. So I got it. This is on my list. Thank y'all for being here. I got to get used to the PlayStation button mapping again. That's so funny to me. That X has been square for a long time for me. What are you talking about? Now that I get a better look at you, you aren't a bandit material. I guess I'm just on edge. I know it's funny to think so in a deserted places like this, but I feel like I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Whoa, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I've a regular nearby, so I came for business. But the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you lot be interested in buying something? Revival, medicine. I should probably buy one of these. Yes, I'm a smart boy. I have enough to bring one person back to life. In the event that I'm doing very poorly, I can bring one person back. Oh no! Fuck you, moth. Longsword. Soldier sword. He's better than I am at this. I'm gonna work on getting my face on here tomorrow. This was just the way we're doing it right now. Just get it up.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters
right there.
Squad. Yes, yes. The show remains, for anyone who knows the show, the same as it ever was.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Oh, that was neat.
Not worth a rest. Don't lay your guard down yet.
There they are.
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Right there. Let's give him a fight.
And we'll win this.
Get ready.
Last.
What was that?
Oh no, what was that, Grius?
They die try hard.
Last one. They're dead.
Take this.
I knew you had this.
Yay.
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
Oh, please.
Only one. Finish them off.
Okay, we did it.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Let's push through. Okay, this is what we got.
Take this. Still standing.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Be careful. There's more of them.
I see the enemy.
Yeah, nice
There they are. Charging in.
Hey,
Yeah, nice shot. That made me feel good at things. Oh shit.
I see the enemy.
Oh,
This battle's out.
I almost didn't get it. Corvus is gonna get a cyclone right to the face, and then he's gonna finish it. Good job, boys. Shiny stone. That's funny, because birds collect stones. Sometimes. Yeah. Boom, boom. I didn't mean to do that. I like to press buttons to see what they do. Hold on. The air here has suddenly grown tense.
Got a moment?
Hey, what's going on? I don't know. We've been surrounded. Even out here, it would seem that the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself. Or would you rather we come at you? Damn, awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastards live long enough. Kill them quick.
it appears we must do this.
Do.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Scour!
What is that?
What is that? Oh.
Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. Got no mercy for you. Coming at us.
Press circle to guard, which consumes one turn icon. Guarding greatly decreases the damage your character takes and prevents any weaknesses from being exploited. This prevents the enemies from gaining turns, too.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Okay.
Guard up!
Try hard. It's our turn now.
What, am I weak to fire or something? During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive, depending on their formation. Those in the front row, yep, during battle you can fix that by being a pansy.
Wind!
Foosh.
Take this. Got no mercy for here they come.
Vitus power!
About to say, he can't just only attack me. Like, they can't focus fire on me, can they? Bam, 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 bam.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
A tough one.
Take this.
It made you laugh? I read Ecclesiastes this morning. Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, they couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? That's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized the pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of the worries. I'm the least of your worries at this point. In any case, we should probably keep moving. Let's go. Ecclesiastes is a wisdom book. Here we are. It looks so creepy. Well, I guess you did say it was abandoned. Aye, the Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear of miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So?
Bam, bam. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they consider us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. But like Gria said, something's off. When the human came out of nowhere, it wiped out the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere. But if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
What is it?
Oh, of course, indeed. This would be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountains. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason, so if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. I can't afford what I want, so let's go, boys. Wait! There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them?
Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides,
it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the crown theocracy coming down on this place, right? Oh, sounds like they won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go. If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
Ring ding ding dung 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 ding 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 da 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 dum doo doo da.
However,
it's dead quiet. Are you sure there are still people working here?
That disquieting stillness you feel. Those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop. Don't move.
Halt, deserters!
Don't you dare move.
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now!
It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human...
Oh yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through.
Here they come. Stop them there and now. Oh, no. Oh. Cool. Yeah, keeping it for sure. All right. We want to get through this because the guy who killed the king has also tried to kill our best friend. And so we're going to try to kill him first. But he knows. So he has sent the army against us. Over there, someone's collapsed.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The life's gone from his eyes.
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
I can't believe this.
No. Looks like they found us.
next time. I'll find you.
What? Isn't that? Just as I thought. It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. Yes, we've known that. Stroll, I hate you. You only say the obvious. What we all know. It's just you and me, future Rachel.
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Of course.
You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago. The first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lone star, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Yes!
What is this?
Wait,
What is this?
he's got power like yours now?
Well, better show him how to use it.
Hell yeah.
What you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
I'll cut you down!
The freedom of a wanderer. Let's go! Wind!
Take this!
Let's go!
Die!
Oh, please!
I didn't listen to what he said. Whatever he told me to do, didn't listen to it. He was telling me how to play, and I just fucking didn't listen to a word.
You fools have no idea who your savior is!
Let's make this quick.
Die!
You seem to have, no real idea who the villain is. Defense is ruse. Oh no.
Struggle all you like.
Warrior!
Looks like we can't brute force through this
Hack and
one.
slash! Come forth, royal soul!
I actually like how fast and visual this is.
Trivial. Here they come. Warrior.
I'll cut you down!
Die already!
Pierre!
Still stand shameless wretches.
Die!
Damn.
Sean! Not like they could get you with that.
Warrior!
Right on target.
No,
Nice
you
one,
won't hold
Saul.
back! Impossible! Wind!
Please!
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I like that I don't have any control over Stroll's growth.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're already one of us.
Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Party can study the warrior. These games always start so slow.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within
are passed down as heroic tales. Agreed.
Who had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, though. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
That's right.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here.
She's got the mage.
Hey, wasn't that...
Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete.
Now then.
Oops. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grius' lineage chart, please. Grius? This is the chart that shows the power and connection. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What that means is you will need to gather Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. You got it, bud. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Now I'd like to choose an archetype from among these. Agreed. To learn is to change oneself. Agreed. Okay, so we got the warrior and a seeker, and I guess he gets to be a mage. Doesn't really make sense. An expert in magical attacks with 3 specialties. Note, however, that a mage's defenses are paltry at best. They cannot endure much harm. They are best kept out of foes' attentions, or the battle will turn dire. They also tend to go through their MP fast, and a mage with MP, well, they're practically dead weight. You have to use your magic strategically to succeed. 500 mag is required to channel the mage. This is the archetype you've chosen? Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, he's earned my trust. So be it. Following you and the young man called Stroll, another worldly wielder of archetypes, joins your ranks. From this sanctum I shall speak to the heart of the man with the eye patch, Grius. Feel his resolve, and let a new soul dwell in his heart. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart, who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. What is this? Is it truly an archetype? This is the same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp. The mage archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
I see. This could be useful.
Fascinating.
That man with the eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll get more powerful. Some features of the main menu are now available, such as changing your archetype. Okay, yes. Well, we'll be alright if you don't hit me with so many fucking tutorials all in a row. Let me out of here.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it. but fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. Just a second here. I want to try something. I think I should be able to do this. But first I have to run to the bathroom.
We've 5 days until the funeral. There's little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up?
Okay, give me... I shouldn't be doing this right now. So no one else really sees him? Maybe they were the only ones who can go to that room. Oi, are you alright?
Pardon?
Are you okay? Aye, I'm still in one piece. I didn't run into any monsters, neither. How did you get in unharmed? I'm certain the entrance and exit were sealed off by soldiers. Soldiers? I didn't see anyone. Only one I saw was that pesky or pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? But we left him splayed out over there. What? He's gone! Damn, we must go after him. It'll be bad for us if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one else left, I'll wager. He was bluffing about sealing off the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Lewis as anything but a disgrace. You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like he can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I've no idea what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going to be around for a while if you need anything. You know who to ask. Okay. Now give me a second. I'm looking to see, while nobody's here with me, if I can't get my my computer to do this. I think I know what went wrong before. I got impatient and distracted. Me? I know. I'm running driver updates on my computer. Talking to them, he's got items. Talking to him, we could. I'm sorry for involving him. It's not your fault. Mining is dangerous to begin with, and they were doing it illegally. They all knew something like this might happen, and I'm just as guilty for helping them. I suppose things were destined to end this way. I should take the hint and close up shop. Yes, I've decided. If I'm quitting, then I might as well go out with a bang. Even my secret stash is on sale now. I'm even clearing out my stock of weapons and armor, typically reserved for just my regulars. Help me out and buy it all, yeah? I can't buy this. I can't afford this stuff. How do you think I can afford this stuff? It's a good start. That's funny. Okay. Much obliged. You take care of yourselves, you hear? Don't be shy about restocking if you're running low on supplies. Sharon's struggle busing. Oh, that was nearly it for me. Sorry you got dragged into all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged unmaniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait. A worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I am heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through these caves, are you? You best turn back now, if so. Something nasty in the air lately.
The gelatinoses jiggling around in there. They're not just little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Tried chasing them away, but a blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's our best shot, or getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Didn't used to be so many of them around. Now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is a right monster's den these days. All I'm saying is it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man could get through that unscathed. The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't the time to look for other routes. Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic. Oh, poor Sharon might be toast. She's struggling to boot back up. Make sure. Lost my signal. I can't see anything because Sharon has died. That's not good. We'll be okay. I'll figure it out. Oh, this is bad. Come over here and plug this directly into the TV. Love the music to this game.
Okay. Back on the TV. I can see again. That's a good start. Try to get Sharon to boot back up. Might not happen tonight. I might have just fried her. She might be done. And that would really be something. He won't get away. I know this is no time for relentless pursuit. This doesn't sit well with me. Above all, the mission is our priority right now. We must reach Grand Trad before the royal funeral. Besides, oh wait. We've done that, okay. I see, I just passed this. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
The magma here feels awfully dense too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others. Perhaps this is what that miner was talking about before? Something about the interior of this place being unusual? Assassinating Louis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves now, for we have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind their numbers and watch your health carefully. Be clear? We clear?
Be careful.
Oh, Sharon finally booted up. That's excellent news.
see the enemy.
All right.
This is our chance.
This is our chance.
That didn't connect.
It didn't affect them.
It's okay. Let's go. Scour. Last one.
Down.
That's the
We've
spirit.
got nothing to worry about.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
Only one left.
No holding back.
We're clear.
Perhaps not.
This I would hold back.
Okay.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Okay. I'm eager to see you use that.
Loved out. Victory well earned.
Okay, something's wrong with my mouse now. For whatever reason, Sharon's just not communicating for long with the damn box. I don't know why. That should be. Yeah. Something's going wrong. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good, dudes.
This battle's ours. This could be our chance. Go.
Clear me. Blaze!
Let's say I won't hold back. Wind. Still here?
Only two
Can't afford. I call upon royal power within.
This I would provide.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
We won't lose this
I fight for my own justice.
Mage! Burn!
I will fight with come forth, royal soul. Just one left.
In the name of justice. I'll save this.
There's Mage! Blaze!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
What now?
Oh man, those igniters. Oh, they took those igniters that they started us with? Damn, that's a bummer. Okay. Kinda want everybody to be mages through this spot. Can I do that?
What now?
There, yeah. What if we go back out and talk to...
Now, where was I? Hello.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Give the boy mage... Well, myself, but he's a little boy looking character.
Really? I found new power.
Alright, that feels like enough of this for one day. So, thank you very much for watching. I am Shaggy, I am Philolitea, and for now, that's all she wrote. You'll see more of me later tonight. Thank you.